Hello everyone on the GTA community, car guys and girls out there. Welcome to a Fast and Furious garage tour. We have 60 Fast and Furious cars here. This was a little quarantine project that I done back on March this year, 2020, of course. And I hope it's helpful to some of you that are thinking about doing a Fast and Furious garage, maybe one or two cars. You want to see how they look, what can you do, which type of cars you can make based on their movies counterparts. I think you guys will like what we have here. A little overview before we start. They are all in order, in movie order, and also I try to get them in order within their movies. You know what I mean? All of them have their license plates matching which movie they're from. So Fast One, Fast Two, Tokyo Drift, and so on. Like I said, hopefully you like it. I hope it's helpful for someone out there. I know I saw a lot of videos on which cars to use and stuff, so I wanted to give it back, especially before I undo this whole garage because I actually need the space and everything. And there are new cars coming on this December DLC, and yeah, it's time. I wanted to do a video before I got rid of it. So starting here, this is supposed to be the Honda Civic from Fast One, as you can see. I know it's not a Honda Civic, of course, but it was the closest one I could get. I tried with the Sultan Classic as well, and it's such a nice car, that Honda Civic with the green underglow, you know. So I wanted to have one in here. I tried also with that Hyundai Tuberon here in game. I don't remember the name of it. It also works, but I still think the Sultan works better. Plus, it's faster and everything. It's a supercar. I just like it a little bit more. We're gonna move on here to the other cars again, all in order. So Fast One, Dawn's RX-7 here from Fast One still. And by the way, if you have any problems with what I'm saying, English is not my first language. You should be aware of it if you're not yet. So bear with me here, right? I use the Neo Eclipse here because it just matches the car in the movie better, right? And speaking of using which cars and which, a lot of cars, Rockstar give us the livery, right? Just like the movie, so you gotta use that car. For other ones, like I said, I try to use the closest car in game, the car which would be the correct option, the car that is based on the real life car from the movie and so on. There's a little exceptions like the Sultan you saw there. We'll see another ones, and people also have used other cars to do stuff. Then we have here. It's up to you. It's up of whatever pleases you. Hector's Honda Civic. This is a Tulip, not a Saber, because you can't get that black livery with the Saber, right? So I went with the Tulip. It's exactly the same car, but it's a four-door. Nice cars here from Too Fast, Too Furious. That was a really hard color to get on that golden Supra. Of course, you gotta have Brian's Skyline here. Yeah, that's a crew emblem I got there. I only joined that crew because I made like a t-shirt from Fast and Furious for a couple of car meets I went some months ago. So I just decided to be on that crew now so we can have that crew emblem on that. Still on Too Fast, Too Furious again. Not the best car option to do a Evo, right? But we have delivery on the Sultan, so you gotta use it. Very nice old Challenger here. That's all kind of like a new car, right? You couldn't use that before. Starting with Tokyo Drift here, the third movie. We got the Monte Carlo from the beginning of the movie. Again, not exactly the same car, but it's the closest one you could get. And also, man, having doing 60 Fast and Furious cars, you need to get a little bit creative. You know what I mean? I even have like three cars from Fast and Furious 9 on the last garage. You guys will see like based on trailers and movie posters for Fast and Furious 9. Again, the Rockstar livery is working really well here with both of these cars, and I'm really proud about this one. The Mustang with the Skyline engine, right? People usually do it very bright green, but it's really like a very dark green. So this is probably like black base with some dark green pearlescent. Again, it's been months since I done this garage, so I don't really remember everything. Um, DK's car, right, from Tokyo Drift here. Unfortunately, with all the the ballistic stuff and such, but again, it's still a good car. This is a nice car right here. We have the white one because it's based on the Fast and Furious franchise, but it's not from a Fast and Furious movie, if I can say. This is, you can see by the license plate there, it's from the Bandoleros short movie. It's, you could consider it like Fast and Furious 3.5. It's what happens before Fast and Furious 4. I think it's even like directed or produced by Vin Diesel himself. It's available on YouTube. And speaking of which, there's another short movie. I think it's called Turbocharged. That it would be like Fast and Furious 1.5. It's what happens between 1 and 2, how Brian ended up in Florida after LA and letting Dom escape and all that stuff. But I couldn't find a good car on GTA to do what we have on that short movie. That's like a, I think it's a 3000 GT or something. We don't have anything really similar. This is a very obscure car, the White Cayman. It's driven by Gal Gadot on Fast 4. You know Wonder Woman? It's driven by her at the very beginning of Fast 4 and just like another one quick short scene. But it's a nice car, like the wheels have the white rims around, you know. And again, it's 60 Fast and Furious cars, so you need to use all the good cars. All right, we move to Garage 2 here. The first four cars, I really like it. It's the full lineup for the first race and maybe the only, I don't remember, on Fast 4. So the black and orange BMW, this is Dom's Chevelle, right? Used to be that red and black one, but he changed everything at the beginning of Fast 4, you probably remember. And he ended up with this matte gray car. Brian's blue Eclipse. Brian's always has the greatest cars, right? Really cool cars. Letty as well. There's a lot of Letty's cars in here. She definitely gets a lot of attention on her cars, and they look really good. The Camaro F-Bomb still on Fast 4. We're just missing the stickers there. I wish we had them. Next, we are going to Fast 5. The black Eclipse, right? That Brian drove in Rio, in my own country here, Brazil. And that's the first car from Fast 5. Still on Fast 5 here, the first scenes pretty much, the train scene. They steal this Pantera here, this De Tomaso Pantera, the Ford GT as well, maybe you remember, and they drive off that cliff straight into the water on the next car we'll see here. Yep. I went through a lot of, remember when I was doing this garage, I went through a lot of behind the camera footage, you know, to make sure I would get the wheels right and the color, because sometimes depending on the time of the day which would they were filming the whole story, you couldn't really see the color or maybe the wheels. They are just like they were driving fast with the car, so you wouldn't get to really see how the wheels looked. So I've done a pretty extensive work on getting all the information correctly. Although I must say, all of these wheels, except for like one or two cars, this is before we got the street wheels here, right, on GTA. So maybe you could find one or two better options going on the street wheels for the next Fast and Furious car you make. But this is the best I could do like 6 or 7 months ago. Really like these two here. They appear at the end of Fast 5, the very end of Fast and Furious 5, and the very beginning of Fast and Furious 6. Dom and Brian are driving these, of course. Great cars, both of them. And to be honest, before after these, after Fast 5, maybe even Fast 4, you get less and less options, in my opinion, for cars to do. They less cars tend to appear on screen. You guys know how it is, right? People are like saving the world and running on massive highways, chasing planes that never end, instead of actually racing and stuff. So you, like I said, you do get less and less options as the movies go, but still you always have, of course, some cool cars on those movies. We are on Fast Six here. Fast Six is, if I remember correctly, is one of the movies with less options. Like this orange one here, it showed on screen for very little. I believe Han drove it on that highway scene alongside Brian on this Escort here, Ford Escort, and all the other ones. Using the new car here, I used to use the Phoenix, right? The Phoenix was a good option for this with the large wing in the back, but now we have this one, just looks better, looks more similar. So I'm using this new car here. This white cream kind of Mustang here. I'm really proud of it. It's a really nice car, really nice car in real life, and also you can get it pretty accurately here in the game. This is, I believe, Jason Statham's car on Fast Six. That's when the villains start to get their cars. The brothers there. This is his car on the first scene on Fast Seven. Yeah, Fast Seven. I just believe it's not like a convertible. Maybe it's full white, but it's you gotta do what you gotta do, right? This is a Letty's car, both of them, the green one and the Barracuda there on the left, and the Challenger on the right. Um, really nice car, not really used here on GTA Online, maybe because it's a cheap car, I don't know, but it's a really nice car. I've seen people doing this car. This car is from the race war scene on Fast 7, right? Yeah, she races against an Audi R8, I think. And people have used the Gauntlet Classic to do this car because it has a little bit more options and stuff. But what first, this one here is actually based on a Barracuda. It's just not just similar to it. It's actually quote unquote right. It's GTA, a Barracuda. And also, when you are doing a garage like this, I was kind of aiming to have different cars here, not only having like 10 different Sultans or 10 different cars of the same car, you know what I mean? I do own other cars. I'm not like a Fast and Furious maniac. All my other garages are full. This is actually one of the reasons why I'm about to sell a lot of these cars here, especially the repeated ones, and maybe I'll stick with like 120 Fast and Furious cars garage. Maybe I'll get rid of all of them. It's just time to do a different project, do some different stuff. I don't know. Cars from Dubai here, right? The white Bugatti there and the Lycan hypercar, the red one you just saw. Some good cool cars. Here, yeah, Brian's car. There's another blue one of these that Brian drives, like a matte blue one. I don't remember. It has like a name. It has a massive body kit and everything, but you can actually make it here on GTA. Make one, so I just went with that blue and black one from Fast 7. This is a really underrated car here, the Ferrari GT. Not only in the GTA game itself, you don't see that many people driving, but I think it's a really cool car. It's another Jason Statham car. It's a Maserati Ghibli, I think it's based on. It's from that scene that he drives straight up head to head with Dom in another car. Speaking of Dom, here's his matte gray Challenger, and a little nod to Paul Walker, right? His last Supra, the white Supra from that last scene, and again Dom's Charger. I've seen people using like metal colors for this car. I just went with the matte light gray, I think, and probably like a white pearlescent. I just think I think the metal colors are too shiny, too chromy, if I can say. And this one here just gives the exactly, in my opinion, mix of being matte and being shiny. You know what I mean? I don't like it. I like it very much. All right, moving on to Fast 8 here. The three cars are from the very beginning of the movie, the scenes in Havana and Cuba. You probably remember that ridiculous scene that Don drives and wins a race driving that car over there on fire and everything. But for the people that complain that Fast and Furious is dumb and everything, I agree. I completely agree. It's not supposed to be very smart, I think. It's not supposed to be poetry. It's supposed to be fun. A lot of cars, good looking women, and that's it, just to pass the time. Still on Fast 8 here, that ridiculous car that is driven by Tyrese Gibson. I don't remember his name on the movie. You can use the Paragon here instead. I have used the Paragon, just looks better, right? But when you apply a second color on the Paragon, it never reaches like the front of the car, so it looks bad. Trust me, this one looks better. Again, Letty's car, always great, great Corvette from Fast 8. Same with the Brawler here. I think it's called the Rally Fighter, right? In real life. I should have done this video right away after I done the garage. I would remember way more things, way more information. Taj Tank from Fast 8, the ice scene. Speaking of ice scene, a good car you can make is the Drift Tampa. You can kind of make Dawn's Ice Challenger, Ice Charger, I'm sorry. Okay, these three last ones here from Fast 9, Taj NSX. I don't remember who drives this blue one, but trust me, it's a great car, not only in real life, but also here on GTA, very fast car. It's the Ocelot, I don't remember. And the last one, another Chevelle, black and gray. I think this is going to be like Dom's Chevelle, but it's actually his sister who drives, Paul Walker's wife. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was useful for some of you, and hope you like it. Yeah, now it's time to sell off this and do some other shit. Take care.